Hey, what's up guys, welcome to a new video. My name is Prince Meyson. Today we're going to be talking about 5 accessories I think you should absolutely get if you get the Canon EOS R5 or if you're planning to get the R5 or the R6, any one of those cameras. I've been using this camera for almost a year now, and I can tell you for a fact that you don't need to own a lot of things to use this camera because it just works and it's just an amazing camera. But there are a few things that have made my life a lot easier, and we're going to talk about those things. But before we do that, make sure you check out my digital store. I have some freebies there for you. I'll put a link in the description below, so go check that out. Cop something from me. Anyways, let's get straight into today's video. Here, as you guys can see, I have the R5, and like I said, I've been using this camera for about a year now, and it is such an amazing camera and it does such an amazing job. But I had to make the camera work for me in a few ways. Now, the first thing I would say you should get when you're getting this camera are batteries. Now, batteries, I'm just gonna put this here so you guys can see. Super important that you get one of these batteries. Now, these batteries are not the typical LP6 N batteries. This one's, I think, the LP6. I don't know, but there are two types. I actually don't know what each one is called, but there's a newer one that came out with the R5, and I think that one is about 14% stronger, or has 14% more charge. So make sure you check that out. It's probably the E6N, because this has the E6NH on it. I don't know, but yeah, just make sure you get the stronger one because the camera kind of chews through batteries, and it's not going to last as long as the 5D Mark IV and all those other cameras. So having an extra battery is pretty important. So yeah, get yourself a battery. That's the first thing you should get. Now, the next thing I'll advise you get is a battery grip. Now, I have always loved showing the battery grip. It's just really convenient. Yes, it makes the camera bigger, so I'm just going to put this up for you guys to see. It does make the camera bigger, but at the same time, as I'm holding the camera, you guys can see right here, it just makes it a lot easier to use when I'm shooting portrait in the studio. I really do not have to reach like this to shoot. I can just do this and I have my hands here. And the amazing thing about the grip is that it has almost all the functions that I need here, right here too. So let's say I'm trying to adjust my shutter speed or my aperture or my ISO and everything. I have all those dials right here. So you guys can see I have dials right here. I'm just gonna put it on the screen so you can see that. I have another dial just right here at the side, and once I hold it like this, it's easier to get to this dial right here at the back. So super nice on the grip. Now, when it comes to grip, I would advise that you get the original Canon grip. Now, I've used third-party grips in the past, and they just don't last. I don't know, it's kind of hit or miss. You know, you might get one that is really good and it will last for a long time, but typically when it comes to grips, I love using the actual original grip from the manufacturer, and in this case is a Canon grip for the R5. Absolutely amazing. It feels like a part of the camera, does not feel cheap at all. Well made, really sturdy, really nice. They have this thing in there that once you take out the battery cover, there's somewhere in the grip that you can put that in. So, you know, well thought out, really nice grip, and that's one thing that I would always advise that you get. So if you're planning on using your EF lenses, you see this is a must get. Now, I know a lot of people that are going to get into the system aren't going to just jump in and buy RF lenses because those things are expensive, but you know, it took me almost a year to get one. I just started using my EF lenses with the camera, and it works really good. It's better than than other cameras. Let me just put it that way. It's better than the other DSLR cameras. That's how good it works. I can remember with the 85 1.2 EF, it was really hard to get, you know, your subject's eye in focus at 1.2, but with this, it's just a breeze. It makes the lens feel brand new. So, you know, get yourself a nice EF to RF adapter. Just gonna hit that again. There are a couple adapters. There is one that has an ND filter built in. You can try those. So they have like drop-in filters that you just put through, and there's one that has like an extra ring here. So it's those I would say programmable rings down the RF lenses. I'm just going to show you guys real quick. So right here, you see with the RF lens, you have this programmable ring right here, that ring right there. Yep, this comes with the adapter. So I'm going to put a couple of them on the screen so you can see. So yeah, like I said, very important that you get yourself an adapter, because you know, not everybody's just going to jump in and buy RF lenses. Now the next thing we're going to talk about is storage, or should I say cards. So cards. Right here I have two cards. I have a CF Express card and I have a regular SD card. Now CF Express cards are, what do you call them, CF Express Type B cards are stupidly expensive. These things cost an arm and a leg, and that's crazy. And I think it's because it's new technology, something like that, so they're like really expensive. The 512 that I got came with my C500 Mark II, so thank God I didn't have to buy that. And you can always just get SD cards if you are shooting just pictures. It just works perfectly, trust me. I don't think you would need crazy fast CF card if you're just shooting pictures. But if you want to do videos and you want to do 4K over 60p or something like that, or 4K at 120p, and you want to shoot the 8K on the R5, then you definitely have to get CF Express cards. So how do they work? I absolutely love them. They're really fast, especially when you have to copy stuff out of your PC. It is extremely fast and it works blazingly well. You really do not have to worry about anything. Never had any issues with my SD card either though. Now I have a couple of these CF Express cards. I have this one from SanDisk. I also have one from Delkin, and that one is about 2 terabyte and it cost me about $999. So it cost me $1,000 to get that one, and that's the 2 terabyte. But right now there are a couple companies that are coming out with cheaper CF Express cards. So recently I was on Pergear's website, PRGEAR, yeah, I think that's how it's spelled, and they have some 128 and 256 cards that are going for, I think, just over $100 or $200 or something like that, and those are like pretty decent prices for CF Express cards. So maybe you guys should go check them out if you want any of the CF Express cards. Now do your own research, because I haven't used these cards and I just can't tell you about the ones that I've used. So the SanDisk works perfectly and the Delkin works perfectly. Now the last thing you want to get is a CF Express card reader. This one is from SanDisk, and like I said, I was lucky enough to get this one with the C500 too. Just came in the box with the C500, but I am looking to get another one because it's best you have two. You know, you have one that you use all the time and you have the other one as backup, because the reason why it's really important you get this is there is no other thing that's reading your CF Express cards. These are pretty new and you just can't get bundles of you know, card reading dongles. That's what I meant. You can't get a card reading dongle that has this built in right now. I don't think so. I haven't seen, but if you have, then just let me know. So this one from SanDisk is pretty sturdy. It's USB-C, so you know, works really well. Really fast, super fast read and write speeds, or read speeds. Sorry, I'm not such a don't know too much about these things, but I just know it's really fast and it works great. So if you're looking to get a new one, then check this one out. But like I said, there are a couple out there that are coming out that are pretty affordable right now, so you can get one that works for you, and do your research before you get it, and don't say Prince Meyson told you to get that one. But the SanDisk works. It's not like I can stand by that and say yours is going to work perfectly, but it works. And if you get this, then I'm pretty sure with what I've had it for almost a year too, and I've just never had any issues with it, so works perfectly. But yeah, so those are the accessories that I think you should get with your R5, and if you get those things, then you are good to go. So the first one is get extra batteries, because that thing chews 2 batteries. Then get a grip. It's just easier for you, more convenient the way you shoot. Also, it makes it bulkier. Put that at the back of your mind, but it just gives you more time to shoot with, especially when you have 2 batteries in there. You can shoot all day and not have to worry about your batteries. Then also get yourself an adapter, because it's really important. Use your old lenses before you can transition to the new ones. And even if you are buying all RF lenses, I'll still advise that you have an EF to RF adapter in your bag, because there just might be a lens that you want to shoot with that is just an EF lens. Now the next thing after that is get yourself really solid cards. So get yourself a CF Express Type B card. That is like the future right now. Really fast if you want to shoot videos 4K 120, 8K, then it's really fast. If you want to shoot at like really high bus speeds, then it'll work for you. Or just get yourself a nice SD card and get yourself a couple of those, so you never have to keep using the same SD or CF Express card like forever, I guess. I guess that's an advice. But yeah, so just get yourself a couple. What I do with my cards is I do not delete things off my cards immediately. I keep them for a while, even though I have them backed up in other places. And after I shoot and the card is almost filled up, then I take things out of there. Hey, never can tell, sometimes you forget to back up. Then the last thing that you should get is a card reader, because you just can't stumble on a CF Express Type B card reader. It is really rare, so because the technology, like I said, is pretty new. So yeah, get yourself a card reader, and those are the things I think you should get. Now if you have enough money, you want to splurge, then get yourself an RF lens, because those things are really good. Anyways, that's it for this video. If you got anything for your R5 that you want to tell me about, then just write in the comment section. I'm going to be there looking through all the comments and replying to you guys. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and you like seeing my face. Also, comment below, let me know what you think, and subscribe to this channel. A lot of people are not subscribed. A lot of people that watch my videos are not subscribed, so please subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have an amazing day, guys. Peace out.